sneeze, sneeze, sneeze.
Oh, the webcam isn't working. Hang on, I can fix that. Hey, there we go. Hang on, let me try and fix the webcam. Give me just a moment. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Bonjour. Okay, let me pick some music that fits. No, we don't want vocals, do we? How about this? Okay. Hello? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hi, Mona Slitch, Toaster and Donut. Do you see me there? Chris is also gaming, so I don't know how it's working. She's playing Baldur's Gate, so we're hoping that the internet should be fine. You see me? Okay. Sick. Oh, how is everyone? Wow. Nice. Can you hear the music okay? You were promised a stream with cat ears. By who? Did I miss something? Hang on, just need to move this bloody microphone somewhere. There's too many wires on this desk. The voices in your head. Well, those aren't in my head. You need to sort that out yourself, I think. Hang on, I've just got so many bloody wires and shit. That should be fine. I'm just trying to make some space. We're back in the Netherlands on Friday, but we still haven't found a flat, so we're back to the cupboard until we can find one. Here we go. But the cupboard at least had more space, I think. Funnily enough. Even if it did get a bit hot. Alright, you lot can hear and see okay, right? Cool. Anyway, we're back to WouHou. The last thing we were trying to do was to get the classic shader background working on the main menu. Oh, hang on, actually, I want to put this on. I've listened to this. This is really good. Jazzy Blue Archive remix. Oh, yeah. I love Blue Archive. I've been playing through the main story today. I'm like level 73 now. Anyway, we were trying to get the main menu working, blah blah blah, some issues. Told by some people that they would be quick, but they weren't. Music could be a bit louder. Easy. How's that? Anyway, I also experimented off stream with kdevelop, but I couldn't get it to compile. It was wasn't happy. Something to do with threading or something. I'm sure there would have been other issues. Maybe I can just put the mic here, actually. How's that? That might work. Whatever. Anyway, let's try and get that working, right? We wanted the background here on this screen to be not this. So let's start with that. The first thing to do for me is to remember exactly what we were doing. We had render background system was trying to draw a rectangle, and that rectangle was meant to have some shaders applied to it. So far we couldn't get that to do anything. I think if we removed the shaders, you got VS Code. Oh, VS Code works. Look, this for now, this will do for today. Whatever. It'll do. Have I done a commit? I don't remember if I did a... How do I use... Can I use this for branch? For... Does this have, source control. Can I, like, do a commit in here? Builds. Okay. Just to have some starting point for today's stream. Turns out you just need to set the default vertex shader explicitly. Default. Got it. So we had this in here, I believe we were using. But we need to, instead of doing this, we need to get the default one in instead, do we? Is that okay? Anyway, let's read through everything else first. So we had the shader here. During update, we were passing in the current game time to allow the shader to update, you know, animate. And then in display, ooh. You typed it in Discord earlier. Oh, I restarted the Steam Deck. Maybe it'll help things. It seems a bit faster. But I've got the actual Steam Deck window is working now, so I can use it as a second monitor, so I can just open Discord on it. Can I get rid of the user oh, here we go. Alright. Donut sent me some code. This is old. Ah, here we go. So we're instead pointing, I guess, to something baked in. Vertex source instance textures quad. Let's see if... Oh! It's working. Control click. Alright, I'm guessing this is just the default draw vertex shader. Alright. So hopefully this should just draw something. I don't know what it will look like, but it'll draw it. Maybe like something malformed slightly. What else did you send me? It gets a default value of null pointer. That's where you have to specify it. How do I make the vec3 thing, or vec4 thing? I asked if I should make it into a 3D shader. You said it probably doesn't matter. I can just... Hey! Oh, it's drawing now. Okay, that's good. Good start. We just need it to start moving and stuff now then. This looks odd to see it in the regular level. Oh, do I normally have it smoothed out? I guess so. Alright. So what I used to have in my, not my vertex, the other shader frag. Put this on the right. What I used to have, for some reason by the way, this doesn't seem to be, hang on, I remember like I disabled most stuff, right? Because it wasn't working. So the thing we're seeing right now is just, when you're drawing each pixel, get the pixel and the texture and draw it. So it's not doing anything right now. What we want to do is try and implement this. Right? We want to implement something including... I mean, does this just run? Okay. That's a good start. That looks memorable, huh? That's good to see. It's definitely missing something there. That's the rainbow effect. Good start though. That means some bits are working. Can you hear me over this music, by the way? I feel like I'm having to yell. I'll turn down a run a bit. Alright, first things first, let's get rid of that green hue. Is that the playable space? Yeah, I'm guessing. Let's just cut that. Dun, 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 dun. It might be a little loud, hard to tell a mobile speaker. I'll drop it a couple decibels. On like Saturday onwards, I mean, I'll probably, we haven't found a house. I'll probably just set up my desktop in the cupboard and try and use that. Although, I don't know if that's possible. I don't know where all the wires and stuff are stored. Everything's kind of all around the place. Maybe it's not worth it. Alright, this is not what I thought this was. This is something else. Debug overlay? Nope. Actor? It is just drawing all the sprites, okay. Render HUD? Maybe it's just a default thing in game? That would be odd, but maybe. For every system in current systems, prepare for display. Maybe it's something else? Menu system? Pause system? I'm looking for something. I'm trying to work out where the green color is coming from. Maybe it's the default window color or something. Main? It's the mold. Oh, hey, West. Thank you. How are you?
C++.
I'm trying to work out why... Actually, no, wait, hang on. This is black. Prepare for display and display. Alright, let's just try and work out who's running this. Oh, you think it's the shader? You reckon? Oh, probably. RGB. Yeah, you're right. Alright. I think we did XYZW, right? No worries, don't it? You could try some cheesecake. You make cheesecake? Dude, that's a huge hassle. How'd it go? How much biscuit did you use? I like a thick biscuit. This will be 0 times that, which is useless, you reckon? I don't have the original file here on me right now. Let me try and get it open. Menu frag. You was 15 digestives. Holy shit. You didn't eat them immediately. You made it because it was your girlfriend and I's half-year mark. That's cute. You've had a good time then. Get rid of this swizzle. Oh! Phase Z. Undeclared? Let me have another look at this. Oh. Ooh. That's different. What's got that? Dude, I don't know what it's doing, but it's jamming. Hey, colors, yeah. I think I actually used 0.1. Let's see. This might be easier than I expected. Oh. We need to get rid of this play area thing. Let's scatter. I wonder if the vertex shaded anything. The adventure has a playable character, a criminal alchemist goblin named Fumbus. You mean the old one probably didn't. Oh. I want to meet Fumbus. Your friend wants you to get it too, but you feel like buying it would be a surefire way to fail your courses. You could do what I do and wait for the big sale and then buy it then, because that'll probably be at like Christmas, right? How do I check here if the game's paused or not? Do I need to have a different background system for each system? I guess so. What is render background system being used for here? The background. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can just remove the playable space thing. Because that should be part of a HUD. It should be the opposite. No, actually, hang on. Hang on. Background system's fine being used for this. I just need to move this stuff. I think render background system should be used for like the game background, and this should just be in render menu. Or in menu system or whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, let's see what we need. Render background system can return to this. Menu system. Visual Studio doesn't have a right-click refactor generate CPP file, does it? That would save a lot of time. Right, display. That's a shame. Clang D is supposed to have it would be great if it didn't crash so much. Oh yeah? Actually, surely it's okay to... Is it okay to have these things defined in here? Maybe not. Because I'm thinking these are technically defined. You know what, I'll not do them. I'll define them in the next file. How am I meant to go to the end? What's like go to end of line? Whatever. Okay, well I'll try and do this. Actually, you know what? I like the idea of inlining. He says, knowing that this is actually much easier for me to write. Hey, Bowser. Is there? Okay, that's not it. I think format and save is on, isn't it? It says it's on. Let's just move the definitions of these things to the other file, just to be sure. I know it isn't the issue, but let's try and keep it clean. I don't really know how it works, what the syntax is. Is this allowed? It seems to say so. It all goes in the init list. Yeah? Sure. Hello, minus. Is this in my favorites? Because it should be. We're still complaining. Guess you want to be up in there, huh? Do you? No, you don't. Do you? Does this stuff need to be in there? It's in the constructor, I guess. But this is an init list, not the constructor. I don't know if this is the same error. Also, it takes 10 minutes to download the build folder. I'm not doing that. Unless we can really not avoid it. Did everything except depths? Sure. We'll see how long it takes. Alright, Now what? I'm gonna write them a comment. This is one of my favorite albums. There you go. Who's watching in 2023? Well, I think it's just like a mixed album. Like they've taken a bunch of songs and shoved them into one video, but they fit really well. I should find the original artists. They might not be on YouTube, I guess. Looks like it's the same issue, don't it? I think it might actually be a compilation error. That's unfortunate. Let's have a look. Unqualified ID. What? This doesn't even have syntax highlighting the same as the other one. I changed barely anything. I thought when you said undo, you would undo. Let's have a look at version control. Untracked. Why are you untracked? These aren't. I made a commit at the start of the stream. What the hell is it comparing against? Normally compare against the most recent commit and the current changes. I guess VS Code doesn't work for commits. I'm not sure you did make a commit. I typed a message and then hit commit changes on master. It just, I guess it didn't work. Fine. I'll get rid of the new stuff. That's really odd. Why did getting rid of the new stuff not fix it? Odd. Normally when you change something and break something and then remove it. Oh. Alright, I'll have a look. And try popping this in. Oh. Okay, let's have a look at what it's trying to say. It is a weird language. Hey Scout. We're being C++, and I'm wondering why I'm using this 90-year-old language again. I'm really wondering. You think it could just sort of like work, you know? Makes it very tedious when it takes 50 minutes to get started in your stream and most of it is spent just trying to compile something that compiled perfectly fine and all you did was change like 3 lines. You rarely done. Not my problem, bro. Skill issue. Sucks to be you. Very reassuring. This reminds me a lot of when Swift started coming out, and you had to comment each line out one by one until you could find the real error. That was really fun. They fixed it though. The C++ hasn't taken the memo. That's alright, Donut. I can't expect you to be able to do anything about this. You could at least empathize though. As far as I can tell, I've changed nothing. I've deleted the new code. So why is it complaining? Ah, dearie. You blame the French? Really? I can empathise, but... And then I'd stop reading it. I'll just put it back to how it was before. I can control Z. Right, let's see. Having now pressed Ctrl Z a bunch, will it still complain? I don't know what else it could be. Hmm. Okay. Let's just continue for now. Render background system. But you worked out what the error was. How? I did fix it through Control Zing. Unique pointer not getting the right argument types. Yeah? Let's go. Okay. Oh, it's called copy. Oh, in game.header. Oh, yeah. Dude, is this unwelcome school? I haven't listened to a lot of Blue Archive remixes other than this. Maybe I should. I hope you can hear it okay. Where's this lock would stop getting disabled? It's not a very good log. Ooh. Nothing quite makes it feel like a game like going full screen, huh? Alright, anyway, I realized earlier I need to make it so when you actually die, it like kicks you back to the main menu. Maybe it's like an enter scoreboard screen. How many lives does the player have? A 100? No, you can have one. Maybe I should... This should just remove the player instantly, the same way that the enemies get removed. Maybe I should make it so... Ooh. It's definitely a little off, right? Like, it's not quite right. Something's off. It's almost there. Oh, it's got a big overlay on it, huh? Anyway, oh, sorry, I forgot to test it. So when the player gets destroyed, fine, they're removed. Here, what I could do is create some kind of game over timer entity that exists for like a second, and then sends you back to the thing. So I feel like I should handle player deaths differently to enemy death. How about we do... You could have another system check if the player's alive. Well, I'm trying to think about this in an actual like game setting, right? I'd want entities that died. I'll spawn like a particle effect or something, right? Like a ragdoll. So I'm thinking the player would have a special one that like... Because normally when you pachun in Touhou, it goes pachun. The game doesn't immediately end. It like fades a bit and it says like game over. So maybe I should spawn... I was thinking here I could have two different checks, like for every entity that has health and is also a player. I don't exactly remember how this works. Was there a player thing? You know, like this could spawn the game over text, right? And then, which could be a menu. Exclude player, yeah, I was trying to remember what the syntax was for exclude. I don't remember why I have that. Enemy system? It goes in the parameters of the view function. What do you mean too many identifiers? Is it in here? Entity exclude. Here we go. Why's action response? Oh. So if the player gets killed, I need to in place a respawning. I could reuse the respawning system for like a game over screen. No. I could in place a new menu system that is a game over menu. Maybe. Maybe I could pass in the starting menu or something. Well, let's see what happens for now. Game menu system. Okay, I have a... Because in shoot-em-ups usually, you'll be given a pause screen, basically. That's like, do you want to use a continue, or do you want to end here? So I'd like that as an option, and then I could undo it. The component isn't really named player. Yeah, that doesn't... I'll sort that out. So I want to basically like flash a pause menu if they still have continues. Where am I storing continues? In the player object, I guess. So if they still have continues, I guess I can type that in. If player.has continues, show continue menu. Else show leaderboard entry menu. Maybe. Okay, it's called a player. Hang on, yeah, actually, why is that confusing? I need to give it a optional, or it's not optional, I need to say which menu to start with. Because I think menu system... This, right? I need to pass here. I need to be able to pass in what the initial system is. Somehow. How am I doing the stack again? This. So maybe I can reuse that. Menu stack. If you want the small time window before the menu, you'd have a timer in the player. It's called game over timer, and then a game over system. Yeah? Okay. Maybe. I'm just gonna keep doing what I've got right now, and then... Because we have a like iframe system and stuff. I could just reuse that. I could make it so it kills the player and respawns them if they have 0 lives, but then if they get respawned with -1 or something, it shows the pause screen. You know? Yeah, right now it's instant. I'm actually... The thing I said sounds really useful, actually. But just, that's a side note. I'm trying to do this. I want to make it so you have to initialize menu system. You want to pass in the initial function to run. Or the parameters to load menu. So you need to pass in this. My phone's charged. I guess I'll just reuse that then. Is that right? That can't be right. Maybe just this bit. Is that allowed? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was this the menu pointer? The method pointer? Oh, actually, I guess this bit. But that's the same. I guess. As long as they're public, yeah. I basically want to say, start with this menu, start with this menu, start with this menu, blah 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 blah. That way I can actually use this menu system the way we intended. Right. The initial menu name goes instead. Is that so? What? Is it? Yeah. Do you not pass in... So if I'm executing this function, you'd pass in load main menu and then load main menu. Yes, that's where the name goes. Wait, really? So it's like that? Really? That can't be right, can it? How's it done here? That is how it's done here. Yes, unless the star is in the wrong place. Well, the star in this one is to the left. It says it's okay. Fine. And we're not storing this, we're just executing it immediately. And then how do I execute that? Where's the... Can I just... Hang on, this isn't needed. I'm not storing it anywhere. Can I just execute it like this? The stuff on the left looks scary. It's shock horror. I feel like this is not the... That can't be right. I just want to execute this. Anyway, I'm gonna make the continues menu now. Yeah, it's fine. It's faster just to click. I've finished. I'm gonna look for this. Blue Archive remixes. There must be some, right? Yeah, let's just see what happens without knowing what it's like. Yeah, this is serious. Good old Gregorius. Ah. Is it this? I guess it is this. It still feels very serious, doesn't it? I feel that we should reuse the pause system. Yeah. It mirrors how you get from the variable name to something with the type on the left. For example, to get int from int A is just A. To get to int from int pointer A is pointer A. To get from int whatever is whatever. Oh. You're right. Dude, this music's hardcore. It's also Hieronymus right now, not Gregorius. Okay. I'm switching things up. I'm gonna have a... The continue system will reuse the pause system. And the pause system will be rewritten to use the menu system. And in order to use a menu system, I'll make it so you have to pass in the root menu object. And I'll do it this way because when I want people to use a continue, I essentially want it to function like a pause, where before the game resumes, it gives the player, it like respawns the player and gives them some lives or something. And then when the game's actually finished, it's not a pause, it can just go to the, you know, it can play an animation and then just go straight to the different menu, which is irrelevant from gameplay. What is this? Is this a song about how it's hot? Alright. I think I can do that. Okay, pause system. You've been a sweet creature, but you gotta go. Good way to start. What is this song? I can skip it if you want. I thought I'd listen to new music. Hey Ray. You don't need to be set up. Hey Ray and Jordan. You're a combo, by the way. How's the coding going? Fine, I'm in a inspiration burst. I can turn up the music a bit if you want to jam out. Okay, I'll turn it up a bit. Can you hear that okay? I guess continue should be spawned somewhere else. I'm gonna rename these. Is this ID okay? F2. Well, function F2. You're welcome. Someone in chat reminded me about it the other day. Good bloody lord, this is the slowest text editor I've used in my entire life. You could store this entire codebase in memory. It would be faster to do find and replace. How big is it? Tiny. Like 5 megabytes. I just stop whatever you're doing, alright? Chill. Oh, it's frozen. Okay, let's just let it think about what it's done. Just chill, alright? Look, oh my god. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I just want to fucking type. Just stop. Get out of here. I'm not interested in your crap. IntelliSense, you can kindly fuck off. Okay, whatever. What was I doing? This has like distracted me so much. It's like freezing my Steam Deck. This thing's meant to be like okay, you know? How about I just kill the program? I just kill it. Get out of here. Not interested. I'll restart it manually. Maybe this will make it happy. Okay. Good. VSC is the worst thing I've ever been forced to use. I'm sorry, chat. I did try an alternative. It didn't even compile, so we have that going. Alright, cool. Resume, use continue. Where's pause? I don't know, I think Visual Studio is better. It's heavier, but it does work, at the very least. Like, it's not just a text editor. Hi, Spycrabs. Alright. You. Continue, restart, go to menu. What? was a nice song. Completely fucking different. Sure. Do you need the frame info? Maybe. Hi, Spycraft, sorry. Dude, this is hardcore music. I feel like I'm like a Swedish programmer. This is in my head what the Swedes listen to while they're bashing out some C++. What am I in? I'm in Scotland, but we're going to the Netherlands by this weekend. Hopefully the planes are running. I've heard bad things about the British planes. We'll see. Scary. Fine. Your brother's stuck in Amsterdam. Sucks, huh? Swedish programming music. As long as it's Hopeful Utopia Shiro Kuro BGM Remix Blue Archive, then I might be up for it. That was fun. I like that. I think. Ah, goals. Like an OC stream without OC. Tell me if you prefer that or not. We're supposed to be back on Sunday. Do you have to stay in the airport or what? Because I don't have an Airbnb afterwards. You're not complaining? Sure. Do I want that?
Crazy? There is some resistance.
It depends, but if your flight is delayed, you can wait. If it's cancelled, they probably expect you to leave. Well, hopefully mine runs. That's Skull Kid. Australian. I think frame info is needed in here. I've learned. Let's just do this for now. Ah. Hopefully we'll be back towards the end of the week. Flying, yeah, later this week. Oh yeah, there's probably no stream on Thursday or Friday. We'll see about Saturday. Depends how set up we are. Thursday I think we're going out for the pub, and Friday we're gonna get ready to disappear. Alright, it's been a nice B&B. It's been fun. Carpet's nice, oven's nice. Australia, neither of them had a working, like, decent oven, just hobs. So it's nice to be able to bake stuff again. Sofa's comfy, bed's there. It's safe. Middle of nowhere, but it's fine. Bit expensive. But, you know, Fringe Festival. Bit of a walk to the train station, but we are able to walk there, you know. It's done the job, but I wouldn't have minded being in Edinburgh if only it wasn't double the cost, you know? Anyway, sorry. I need a way here. Game pause. This isn't it then. I want to do... You need to have the game. You need an initializer. So I guess culling system just doesn't have an initializer? Oh, you also need the registry, huh? What's been your favorite place you visited? Other than... Do you mean in my trips, or do you mean in Scotland? Because Japan... That's cheating, right? Not a day goes past where I don't have post-Japan depression, dude. In Scotland, though? St. Arthur's Seat was cool. Kind of tiring, though. I don't know what my favourite part of Scotland was. Edinburgh's fun to walk around, but it's stressful with all the crowds. You'll be back. Oh, we're planning on it. We're wondering if we just rent our whole life, but then spend all the money we would spend on a house deposit going to Japan every year. Not the worst idea. Chances are I only have another 50, so, you know. Why not live a nice one? Alright, I knew something was going to be wrong. Do I need to include game? Oh, shit. I needed a C++, don't I, if I'm doing this bullshit. Alright. Let's do this. Luckily, culling system's pretty easy. You go here. You go there. You go down here, and you go here. This screen's too small to be doing this. Yeah, the world's ending soon. I'll put a deposit on a house in Japan. Yeah. Yeah, I just need somewhere to work then. Alright, let's get this working. Culling system.c++. You need to include... And then this. Oh, you don't need all this. Your header will have that. It's probably easier to do the header first, right? You don't get end if either. Move to Japan, work remote. That's what I'd like to do. They're actually, apparently over the next, like, 5-something years, they're gonna have a digital nomad thing. So it might actually become possible. They have a point system currently on housing as well, where if you have, like, a degree and you work in a certain industry and stuff, you only have to wait a year to a couple of years to get permanent residency. So if I had, like, a decent job at, like, a big multinational, I could probably move there. But there's 2 of us. Even if I move there, Chris needs to have work as well. It's pretty cool, yeah. That's what I'd like to do. That's the dream. One day. One day. That's it. Okay. Do you want to live in Tokyo somewhere rural? I don't know. Osaka's pretty cool. Kyoto's pretty cool. Where's the Hawaii again? I don't remember. Not Osaka. I can't remember the name of the place. The place that's like Japan's Hawaii. That place is cool. Apparently it's very cool for tourists as well. It's pretty western. Okinawa, yeah. Chances are though Tokyo is probably the better place to be, right? Be kind of a pain if we had to sit on a train for 2 hours to do anything. So a big city will be probably worth it. I'd totally live in Hiroshima. I thought that was a beautiful city. I think I'd love to live in Hiroshima, actually. It was really nice. Or you could live in Hakone and just permanently be on holiday. Is this it then? Is this all I need to do to get you happy? Tell me. It's a very C++ thing to have 4 windows open at once. But like a basic operation. It's because I also have to do headers as well. I did not add it to CMake lists. Thanks for reminding me. You have no idea how painful it is using a little 13-inch screen for this shit, dude. And how much more painful it would have been just using the Steam Deck screen. Da 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 da. Menu system, you should not be complaining, my brother. I've done nothing but good things for you. Okay, unique pointer. Let's combine our Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Let's check out the game. What am I missing in here? Culling system needs this. Culling system... Sure. Game header probably needs to be updated to pass the initial menu into the menu system. What? Well, I need... Why is my cursor so big? What happened? That did come out of nowhere, yeah. What the fuck's happened to my cursor? Oh, it crashed. Does your editor ever make your cursor big and then crash? Just a quick question. Tell me if you've ever seen that. You haven't. Hate it when that happens. No, I don't think I've seen it. This is the SteamOS. Okay, there's a unique pointer constraint being violated. Any good? It's like Arch, but worse. Imagine any change you make to the operating system being wiped on an update, which is only meant to be manual, but sometimes it's just happens. I even have all these scripts just to try and get OSU running after an update. Sometimes it takes me like 45 minutes to get it working again, because it's deleted some stuff, renamed some stuff, moved some folders, but not really deleted it. You know, it's fun. Oh! Visual Studio is having issues. You like fuck off Wacom.txt. It's because although I keep deleting the Wacom drivers, sometimes they just pop in and they're like, hey, we're going to run at the same time as your open tablet drivers. And there's a special way to delete it that isn't just uninstall it. Okay, what are you actually complaining about? Where is this? Here. Okay. How do I pass this in? Like that? Do you just need to point if it's a pointer? Don't know. I've essentially passed up the initial menu thing. I've put it in this set of gameplay pause systems, so I can use this same initializer for both continues and pauses. I need... like that? Really? Really? No. You misunderstand, I think. I'm trying to reuse this. So I want my pause and continue systems to be basically the same, right? I want them to set, you know, they can all use the same animation, HUD, act, or whatever. But I want the pause system to use the pause menu and the continue system to use the continue system. Slightly different. Like one of them will say continue, quit. The other one will say like continue, restart, back to menu. So they're basically the same. I want it to still, you know, draw the enemies behind. But then if you continue, it resumes and spawns the player again. And if you continue from pause, it's different systems. But I'm trying to pass that through the initial menu. So I'm wondering what the syntax is. I'm guessing this is where it's wrong. Here, this is passing this in like this. I think it's this text that's wrong. Can I just do like that, maybe? I don't know what the syntax is or what it's for or how it works. I thought this is for reference and this is a pointer, so maybe that makes no sense. This isn't correct, right? Not the ampersand. What I had before should have been fine, right? Because the types should just match, so you can just pass it through. No, just initial main. Okay. So I was thinking the type here is the same, type here is the same, just go through. Let's change anything else. Let's check. Menu system is expecting that. Where's the culling system happen? That might be having issues. So culling system now gets game as a parameter. Whoops. Which is the same, I thought, as menu system. So it's just a pointer to this. Pointer to this. So if we look at the initializer for culling system and the initializer for menu system, culling system's looking for a game reference and menu system is also, and it's storing it like this, it's storing it like this, and then the C++ for culling system, because I've done that. Where is that? This one. Maybe this is where it's going wrong? Game. Game is a non-static data member or base class. Calling system. I can't help but notice that these colors are different. Don't know how much that matters. Maybe I get rid of public? It's not feeling like it today. Oh! It's this. Maybe... Maybe that was that means dereference rather than pointer. Doesn't that mean like consume the pointer? People always talk about dereferencing your pointer so you aren't leaving it hanging. But dereference in this case just means like use, doesn't it? I always thought the word dereference seemed kind of confusing. Okay, this is now at least colored the same as the other thing. Oh, okay, this is happy now. Calling systems tick. Vert specifiers not allowed in here. Is that true? You don't put... I guess not. If reference means get the underlying value, as in get the thing that's not the reference. Yeah, but that, I guess it's taking it very literally. Huh? Okay, this is this is all wrong. We're now starting to get down to real syntactical issues, though. That could be on a t-shirt. This person loves OG-san voice clubs. You having an issue with my entity exclude? No, you're not. Right, culling systems happy. Menu systems maybe happy? You look happy. So where's the issue? You were fine earlier. Like, you haven't been changed. Maybe it's an issue in C++. Ah! Resume game does not exist. It's actually game resume. What a blunder. Game start does exist and does go to main menu, yeah. No better way to get used to a codebase than spending 2 hours with your face buried in it, huh? Well, I think I'm getting through the errors. It's just being odd. I think the issue is just that certain things aren't compiling and it's complaining in the wrong place. Although it does seem to still complain. You look happy. Settings, main menu, continue, pause. Settings, main menu, continue menu, pause menu. Oh. Yo, hell yeah. This is kind of cool. Alright, let's have a look to see what the issues otherwise could be. Load menu systems. Hey Donut, while you're there, how do I toggle full screen and max FPS? Like, how was this stuff being handled before? Did I have like some settings object that I could adjust this and then redraw the screen with or something? So I do not for the life of me remember how we handled it. Was it like render options? Or should we avoid trying to modify shit? Because we have window options for full screen and VSync. Can I just modify that and refresh the window? Or what? Let's hide the menu system stuff for now and see if that's it, because that's the weirdest syntax right now. Window.self-screen and game.set. Oh, cheers. This is the oddest. This is the strangest syntax right now, so maybe this is the issue. Is it an issue that menu system is being used in here? Surely not, right? Because we are including menu system header. Right. Yeah, that should work. Odd that this hasn't fixed. Unused parameter. Okay, actually, hang on. Try now. Sorry, stop what you're doing. Warnings being treated as errors. Yeah, I get that. Oh, it's not like this. I need to execute it strangely. Yeah, I could do that. I'm not gonna worry about it for now, but I'll note it. I need to actually void this properly, don't I? How does that work? Hang on, can I do that? Can I void it somehow? I guess I could just remove the parameter temporarily. That's probably easier than fucking about with this. What's happening? That's a great question. I'm trying to get them to compile. We were setting up some systems so you could continue the game if you get a game over. So then I was like reshuffling things around. We used to have a separate pause system from a menu system. So now I'm trying to like merge them together as well and then make the continue system one of those. So it's a bit of a reshuffle going on. And the YouTube playlist is going very hard. Alright, this should make it a little happier maybe. It doesn't change anything. Okay, great. That seemed like the most dodgy bit. Hmm. Where? What are you complaining about? Okay, it didn't actually compile again. Getting things to build. Yeah. But off the stream. I wish it would work. That's all. I've had a few odd crashes, like earlier it made my cursor big and then crashed. That was fun. Midstream. Okay, it's having an issue somewhere else. Frame of that's not it, isn't. Okay, so some of these error logs are just old. It's one of these. Well, this is what it's complaining about at least. Try loading the window to get rid of the old output. How do I do that again? Control Shift. Forgot about reload window. I can't believe that's a thing. They're like, we know it's bad. I'm sorry. Why not try reloading the window? Sorry. It's having an issue with menu system, or it says it is. Or something menu system is doing. What are you doing that could be funny? Before it was that some of these functions weren't correct, right? You were always here, you were always here. You two are new. So, just to make things a little simpler, I'm gonna do this. I feel like I'm in a stock audio company. There's a name for these. This, like, using voice as an instrument, isn't there? I don't remember what it is. Like a whoop. Alright, still complaining. This is some hardcore tunes. Alright, what else could the issue be? I thought it would be one of these more complicated things. This was working fine before. Weren't you? You were working fine. Guess we could double check that all these things exist. Oh no, wait, that's in here. That's not so exciting. Alright, that's not it then. This all worked. This hasn't been changed. This hasn't been... None of this has been changed. Okay, cool. Menu system. What about you? To my knowledge, you haven't been changed at all. You probably didn't get... Yeah. Maybe. Alright, let's have a look then. Is it still using pause somewhere? Anything about unique pointer? It seems to not like this. But it's printing this out, which is odd. Why is it writing reference? Where's menu system being used? Maybe I can remove all instances of that. I have, okay. It's really confusing when you remove the things that you've added and it still gives you errors. It's misunderstanding the entire syntax. Can I format the doc maybe? Do you need to be below you? Because this was up here. I remember this being an issue at some point in the past. Although that wouldn't make sense. This being below wouldn't matter. I guess I could remove. I'll wait for it to finish building. Yeah, it didn't matter. I'll get rid of this just in case that is somehow the issue. Screaming, huh? This is too much for me. What the fuck? It's the Russian Blue Archive school, but they're all in Adidas squatting. Did I change the constructor signatures? I don't think so. I can't listen to this, I'm sorry. This is too much. Give me... I've got something this. Give me this. What is this? Okay, that's more my speed. I need to get this compiling before I stop for today, or I'll never remember. I'll never try and work out how it works. Quite a genre difference, huh? I changed culling system, right? Culling system now accepts a registry and a game. You are the header. Okay. And you... Oh, strange. It's such a small file, I don't think it's this. Yeah, it's really odd, isn't it? Maybe I should try and use Clang. Why am I using GCC again? Was it more standard or something? There was some reason for it. Was it built in, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna drop this file. Let's have a look. What is he confused about? Is there an issue with CMake lists? Does this look normal to you in CMake lists? I don't know if I have Clang. No. Couldn't even buy soup. This is really frustrating. I'm not gonna. It's not the time. It's too late. I want to get this compiled. I'm not installing another compiler right now. Let's try and get this working. Honestly, I don't think any of this is the issue, so I'm just gonna bring this back to life. You're all looking good to me. Let's just do some trimming. You haven't been changed, you're fine. Pause system. Maybe if I delete this file? Could this floating file be causing issues? Maybe. Let's try, because I remember there was a crash earlier where it half built itself, like it like was in the middle of like a rename refactor and then crashed. So maybe something like that, right? Remember that? Like I was renaming like resume to like game resume or something. Don't forget to configure. Is that not this thing? It's too late for this. I had such a long day today. Ugh. Some real bullshit with Swift UI today. Maybe I shouldn't be iOS. Maybe I should continue with Android. Sorry. Oh dear. Same errors, huh? Alright, I'll check Discover. I just thought if I deleted all references to menu systems, it might... What the fuck? Why is there two of you? Why do you always start in full screen now? Oh, what? Hang on, what? So it is menu system. Something in menu system's fucked up. Okay. Bruh. Okay. It's the classic menu, Jordan. I don't need to use the C++ unless I actually use the implementation, right? Like, the header file by itself should just be fine, just to see if, like, if it works. Okay. So it's something in the C++. Oh, hey Imperial. Thanks for the 34. How are you been? I've been just okay, thanks. I'm currently having a fever dream with C++. How are you? Should I choose anything without compiling, you'll get linker errors. That's fine. This shouldn't change anything because I haven't included this in... No, you see, if... Okay, Donut, explain this to me. cmakelists.txt. Menusystem.c++ does not exist, okay? It's not being included, right? So why does it run when it's commented out and not... You're not including menu... Let's check. Just in CMake. Okay, so look at this. Right? Uncommenting this. It now runs. Wait, hang on. Uncomment and save. Okay, that's odd. Earlier it didn't work when I uncommented it. Alright, let's go back to CMake lists and build it. We're learning something. So this shouldn't work, because this didn't work earlier. Okay. So this actually is having issues somehow, somewhere. I don't have to override the constructor, right? I can just not... I'm not using the class anywhere, so I can get rid of the implementations, right? Just like arbitrarily, right? Because they're not being executed. Hey Arctic, I'm confused. How have you been? It's like, I should just be able to like randomly wipe these, right? The file like existing shouldn't cause issues. Okay, it's still having issues. Let's try hiding all the methods. This should have no issues. This is just an empty file that says namespace WouHou. You had a 20-hour flight. Fuck me, dude. That's so long. What were you up to on it? Where were you going to and from? You're back in NA. Where? Let me try and remember. I don't remember. Hey. Okay, Donut. Riddle me this. Namespace WouHou. There's no code in here. Does this need a semicolon at the end? Maybe? You've lost a friend? No. Canada. Yeah. This should have no issues. It's nothing. There's nothing in here. Even better, like if I remove this and this is just a namespace, right? Okay, that... No, hang on. I don't understand why changing the C++ file is taking it so long to recompile. Okay, so including menu system is the issue. Here. You think the compiler is just crashing? You love the background menu. You can watch it for a minute if you want.
In the snow.
Hey Chris. How was your gaming? Winning?
You think I would be losing? I think not.
It's really fun to watch. The compression is dying. Yeah, I could imagine. It is cool, right?
Okay.
These are just some really basic shaders. This is my carpet from London. Is this not how your carpet looks? Oh fuck, sorry. Sorry, Arctic. I didn't even think about it. Well, I shouldn't say anything. I tried to avoid any flashing lights, but if it's potentially bad, I'll avoid it. Sorry. It was intentional. This was years ago. This is how the old WouHou menu used to look. I was just re-implementing it. Psychedelic rugs prevent you from sleeping. Good comment. Alright, well, as far as I can tell from Donut, this is just like a broken computer. Can I just like rename the file to like menu system 2? Maybe that works. And then I do this. Maybe it just wants a little rename, you know? Menu system? Little old, little outdated. Menu system 2. That's where I get excited. Okay, no, it's still having issues. Oh, dearie me. Well, none of you are being used, so I can just, like, do this, right? This is a serious tune. Constant Moderato. Okay. Is this an issue that there's like nothing in private? I'll never in my life understand how this language works. I guess it is just the compiler doesn't exist. Is there a way I could free myself? What's it called in Linux? This is C++. You were the second person I followed on Twitch in 2017, and then in lockdown you dropped your phone on your face and hit the unfollow button. So now it's 2020. That's sad. How do I check currently running processes? System monitor, sure, whatever. How is this having issues? Don't print my fucking IP, that's secret. Don't dox this Airbnb. You have so much code in your combined header files that it just runs out of memory. You reckon? What if I hit compile? Does this number go up? One gig, 1.4 gig, 1.7 gig, 1.8 gig. You have the 200. How do you know how much space I've got? Oh, I guess it printed off. I have a SD card, like a 0.5 terabyte. It's fine. I don't really use it for games. I've been using it as like a shit laptop, which is just a terrible waste of money. It's good enough, although I wish I'd gone for the terabyte SD and not a 0.5 terabyte. I don't know why I did. It's not too strange. My YouTube and my Twitch content's very different. I imagine most people on YouTube think I've died because I've not made a video in like 2 months. Whereas actually I've been streaming like every day. I don't know why or what. You're saying it's the compiler, so if it's the compiler then whatever. I'm just gonna put everything to how it should be. And then just leave it there, I guess. You know? Let's just do this. You're all looking fine, you're looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. Teammate lists, looking good. Game, alright, menu system, you're being included. This is all fine. Why not? Add some more fruit to the pie. Support the player, fine, we'll bring that back. This is all looking fine. You can go wham, bam. Just like this. That. And like that. This, these two, and him as well, don't forget. Alright, this is how the program should be. If it all worked. So what do you think the issue is? Do you think it's just because I'm using so many header files? How would I ever fix that? Split it up more, but then it still has the code. Game. Okay, this is having some issues. Kinda nice though. Well, the issue with moving stuff to C++ files is that it takes fucking forever, and there's no easy way to just, like, export. But I guess I could do that at some point. Maybe if I'm bored on the plane and I have nothing to do. Seems like work to me for now, though. We at least know one way to get it running, and that is to remove the ability for the user to use a main menu. Very funny. If you send me the project, I'll have it done by Friday. No, it's not your job to maintain my mess. You should do more exciting things with your time off. Perhaps bake a nice bread or something, you know? Make a pizza. Alright, it is now printing about unique pointers. That's funny. You made a giga toad in the hole. Visual Studio has refactored to source or something that would help you get stuff out of header files. Is that true? If I go to, say, enemy system. This is Visual Studio Code, though. This isn't main Visual Studio. There was some issue with getting that running on the Steam Deck. I don't remember what it was. This has regular refactor. Create declaration definition? Doesn't do anything. New introduction. They do it a lot. Click refactor. Or refactor just tells you to nothing. Do I need to have a C++ file, maybe? Can I... This is just a VS Code, mind you. I don't have a lot of plugins running. Just in general, it's been a buggy experience today. Let's just type in refactor, maybe. Ooh. This is not what I was doing. Try renaming. Okay, that's not it. I don't need GitHub Copilot. Unless it can solve this issue for me with using stolen code. No, I don't like it. You don't know code. It might be making... I don't know. It seems like a basic thing, right? Like other IDEs have like extract to superclass or whatever, right? It's pretty basic. To be able to, you know, say you've got a massive class, to be able to extract a bit and chuck it up the line, or extract a bit, chuck it down the line, put it in a different file, whatever. Anyway, it's getting quite late. We don't know what the issue is, but it's clearly not fixing itself any. Extensions that don't need examples GIFs need to get themselves in order. If you had to use a command line tool, would you prefer standard output or some kind of terminal? I don't know how to answer that, I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not a big, as you can maybe tell, I'm not a massively experienced C++ developer, so if I had to use any tool that isn't this, I would jump at it. So far the only one I've tried didn't work. I guess it's more of an IDE, but I'm happy enough with the terminal, I think. If I was, you know, building and compiling and stuff, I don't mind running through the terminal. The extension has that feature, but it doesn't understand what are in your CMake projects. Code mining? Hang on, this is an issue I'm having. Have you suffered below issues? Find definitions, search code, replace files. Then it's the light and right tool for you. I don't know how I feel about installing that. It's kind of freaky. Can anyone put stuff on this plugin store? But does it have an example GIF? That's a good point. It has example PNGs. No GIF though. No GIF either. There's so many AI tools. How about you write a functional program first, and then we can move on that. Themes. Even themes doesn't use an animated image. Ask Chat. Oh, I could actually. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. How do I ask it? Login. You must have some fucking login with Google. Sure, why not? What data does it take? All right, what do I ask it? Here we go. Hello. Hello there. No, be polite. Good evening. I am using visual. You can tell I'm like, I feel like a boomer trying to Google something. Hello Google, how do... Give it a try in Visual Studio 2022. I might just try and install VS22, but the other issue is I'm back home. I don't have a home yet, but back at least in the Netherlands, like this weekend, and I don't know how much longer I'm using the Steam Deck pipeline. I might even just switch to having an account on my laptop and using that, or trying to use my desktop. And then maybe that solves the issue. Sorry, good evening. I'm using Visual Studio Code and C++, full stop. I don't know how polite you have to be to the robots. When I have a strange bug probably from GCC. I'm on Linux, by the way. No way it knows what fucking Steam Deck is, right? So I'll just write, I'm on Linux, I'm on Arch Linux. What else do I say? There must... how does AI work, chat? How the fuck does this work? When I include a CPP file in CMake lists, the program won't compile and spits out random nonsense errors. When I remove it, it has no such issue. Help, please. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Alright. It's a souped up word predictor. Okay. Good evening. Oh shit, it knows it's evening. That's incredible. A late one. Yeah. Hang on, I'll put ChatGPT in here. To do. Alright. Holy shit. It's really fucking printed out a lot. Alright. Good evening. Can I put word wrap on? Okay, that's good. Good evening. I'm happy to help you troubleshoot it. When you include a pile in your CMake lists and have errors, it can be frustrating. Thanks, robot. Check file names and paths. Okay. I'll do that. Source system culling system.c++. Let's make sure it doesn't have a space at the end, I guess. That would be funny. Menu system.c++. Menu system.header. That looks okay. Culling system. Menu system. That looks fine to me. Alright. Clear CMake cache. Try deleting the CMake cache file. I think we've done that. You can use the clean command. I think you can just deleting the folders. Yeah, these feel like straight off a forum, right? Can you say hello from chat? Oh, sure. My Twitch chat says hello. It's quite sweet, actually. It's trying its best. It says hello to you in your Twitch chat. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to help. So come up with them if you like. Check dependencies. Ensure it doesn't introduce new dependencies. Inline guards. Make sure your included files have proper include guards. You don't need to guard on a CPP file, right? Pretty sure. Compiler frags. No. Check for name clashes. Make sure there's no naming collisions. I mean, this looks fine. Check for macros. No. CMake configuration. Double check. No. Review the error message. Compiler output. Ensure the version is compatible. Update and reinstall. Check project structure. I'm gonna tell it. Sorry, but that previous answer does not help. See what it says. I apologize if it doesn't help. To provide more info, can you include the file? Sharing the relevant parts of your CMake text could help me understand the problem better. It's mining my data. I'm gonna ask it, actually. No, I'm not. That's a waste of time. I know it is. Alright. I'll do this. I'll include this stuff. I'll say, this is my CMake. And then I'll just send it my data. I mean, I'm literally live streaming the code, so I'm not so fast. Alright, it's printing something out. I don't know how it is, because there's no context in it. I'll also send it this. Maybe this will work something out. This is the troublesome CPP file. Why is there no easy way for me to drop like code in? It's just a tiny text box. Alright, let's see what he says. I've just given him a huge file to work through. Thank you for providing the content of menusystem.c++. The code seems to be well structured and follows standard C++ practices. I knew it. Since it doesn't contain any glaring syntax errors, a little gaslighty, let's focus on potential errors. Ensure that menu... Okay, look, they'll paste this in. This is kind of fun. This is like content. I'm enjoying this AI thing. It's like kind of useless, but like kind of fun, you know? Thanks, chat. This code is code in it. Ensure that the header file is correctly located in the same directory. Yep. Make sure the has proper inline guards. Okay. I can even like double check it like this, like if and def. I'll just make sure everything looks kind of unique. Looks fine to me. Alright. Header dependencies. Make sure it includes all the necessary headers. I think it does. I know it does, actually. Oh, actually, let's pop these in here, I guess. Maybe that helps somehow. Maybe? Maybe I did remove those headers at some point. Although it shouldn't matter, right? It shouldn't matter that there's no headers in the C++, because it should be including the headers from menu system. Okay, good thing. I would have been pretty upset if that fixed it, because I did remove these. I was like, oh, you don't need those as well. Right? Right, please. That looks like a different error message. Is that a different error message? Is that a different error message? It's not, is it? Alright, what's the chat GPT saying now? CMake, ensure that that's working. Dependency. Okay, it's just printing the same shit. Hello. Sorry, but that doesn't work. Exclamation mark. Sorry. Isolation. Comment out the entirety except for the includes. Then build your project. Okay, I'll try that. I think it's what I tried earlier, but I'll give it another go. I like that it says isolation. It's kind of threatening. Alright, so this is just includes. This has nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I remember doing that. I'm just playing around. Although it is midnight. Okay, I will say isolating everything but the includes still results in errors. Let's see what he says. This is kind of fun. It's like talking to Donut, except it has no idea what it's talking about. It's tasking me to check the version of GCC I'm using. It might indicate a more fundamental error or potential misconfiguration. I'll say I don't think it's a misconfiguration. I think GCC might just be shitting the bed. Are you allowed to swear at the robot? What are your words per minute? Significantly in excess of 100, depending on my keyboard. You can thank that to years of using a keyboard. Also, I don't know what I hate. I didn't like in school. They tried to teach us touch typing using like the fucking that. I just hated it. So I touch type in my own way, which is sensible and not stupid. But this is a ducky fucking silver switch. This thing is like you sneeze on the key and it moves. So it's really bad for typing on. This is why I make so many spelling errors. Cake also got the same keyboard and he started making the same errors and realised that I'm not an idiot, it's just the keyboard. And I'm an idiot. Check for known issues. Update GCC. Use a different version of GCC. Compile on a different system. Actually, you know what? I'll try that. I'll end the stream. I will do a git commit and push on this, and I will try during my break tomorrow. I will try running it on my work laptop or after work and see if I can get it working. Because it might just be that the Steam Deck is shit. At least it's faking politeness, which you don't usually bother with. That's true. Okay, let's ask it something else. Do you want to ask the robot something, chat? I'll ask it for you. I don't have premium chat GPT. I have the free one, so you can ask it that if you like. What would you like to know? What's its favorite type of bread? What is your favorite type of bread? They had to burn a few trees to get the computing power for this, by the way. I hope you're happy. As a text-based AI, I don't have preferences, tastes, or feelings, so I don't have a favorite type of bread. I can answer some questions you have or assist with topics. I will say, that's sad, brother. Surely there's bread you like. I appreciate your curiosity, but as a machine learning model, you're a large language model. I don't possess personal preferences or emotions, so I don't experience likes or dislikes, but I'm here to assist you. Okay. What's the last digit of pi? What's the last digit of pi? Is this really what I'm just doing now? There's nothing, you can't even see what I'm typing. The mathematical constant pi is an irrational number. It doesn't have a last digit, but it's often approximated to something. Okay, tell me a bedtime story about the last digit of pi. I've seen that somewhere. You ask it, you say that you're like grandma's in hospital and tell her to tell me a story. Oh shit. Oh my god, it's just shat out a whole fucking story. Hang on. You're actually talking to it. It's quite fun. Once upon a time in the world of numbers, there was a curious, mischievous digit named 9. 9 was special because it was the last digit of a number everyone knew by pi. It's 9! The robot knows! Unless? Pi was a fascinating number that never revealed its exact value. It has a never-ending, swirling decimal expansion that danced off into infinity. But no matter how far they calculated, they could never catch the end of its digits. Amongst all of them, 9 was adventurous. It teased mathematicians, wondering what came next. Every time a new digit was discovered, 9 was there, hiding around the corner. One day, as the mathematicians were embarking on another journey to uncover the mysteries of pi, they encountered 9 yet again. This time, 9 decided to share a secret. It whispered to the mathematicians, "You know, I may be the last digit of pi, but there's so much more to explore beyond me." The mathematicians were intrigued. It realized pi's infinite nature meant that no matter how many digits they collected, there was always more to uncover. Just like the night sky filled with stars, the digits of pi stretch out endlessly, each one a unique point in the vast numerical universe. As the mathematicians marveled at this insight, they found comfort in the fact that while they may not ever reach the end of pi, the journey of exploration was just as rewarding. So they continued their mathematical adventures, chasing after the elusive pi, with the mischievous digit 9 always by their side, reminding them that the joy was in the journey itself. And so, every time you look up at the night sky or encounter the number pi, remember the tale of the last digit, 9, and the endless adventure it represents in the realm of numbers. As you drift off to sleep, may your dreams be filled with the wonder of infinite mysteries waiting to be discovered. Good night. This is cute. I wonder where it's stolen that from. That's quite sweet. I'm going to ask it, do it again, but in French, and between a car driver, a dancer, and a waitress. I don't know. Really fuck up Google. Who owns ChatGPT? Microsoft. Holy shit, it's actually done it in French. Hang on. Can you do it in English, but badly, and as if it's written by a French person who doesn't know much English and frequently replaces English words with French, or perhaps even Romanian? Let's see what he says. You've amused yourself by pasting your colleagues' emails into GPT and asking it to replace the fourth word with banana. Dude. Alright, holy shit, that was quick. Alright, let's see what it says. Hello. I tell you story about last number in pi. Hang on. It like, you know, not stop number, like book number afterwards. Voila. In world of numeros, there live curious digit nerf, which mean 9. Nerf is special because it last digit of number called pi. Oui, like Greek letter pi. Pi is super interessant number, like no exact value. Endless number thing, never finish, but no matter how much buko math people try, end never come. This is amazing. What an amazing world we live in that you can just generate this shit. That's great. Among all numbers, Nerf very avant-garde. If play hide and seek with math people, always say, what next, you think? Nerf be there hiding in coin corner. This is the best thing I've ever read. That's great. Dude, my job is ask for it to be more snarky. No, I've got to go to bed. It's like past midnight. This is it. This is good. Imagine endless adventure in Number World. Now close eyes, sleep well, rêve of discovering secrets. Bonne nuit. That's great. I love it. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Did you all enjoy the stream today? Sorry that we can't run the program. Use your imagination. I'm never gonna remember where I was, so this is a note to us, right? We were trying to make it so when the player dies, they are given an option to respawn and continue, and that was going to use the pause menu, which was going to use the menu, and that's where it all went wrong. Classic. Oh yeah. You have the power of picking the very next best word with your fingertips. I know. Just that disappointing. I'm gonna go though. Hope you all enjoyed it. I should be back tomorrow because it's Wednesday, but I don't think I'm streaming on Thursday because I'm going to eat curry or dinner of some kind. Maybe curry. I mean, maybe I'll be back at 9. There might be a Thursday stream, but maybe not. Friday, probably not. Friday, definitely not. Saturday, maybe. So, you know, probably see you tomorrow and then just check Discord or Twitter or whatever for the next one. I'll see if I can get this running on my laptop, so I'll do a quick git after this. But yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.